Hello, you're welcome as we solve this maths problem within the shortest time possible. So if you know how to work it out, please kindly comment your answers on the comment section. So otherwise, let's make sure you watch this video up to the end. So let's start with the solution. So on the solution to this maths problem, we are having 8 to the power of a, then multiplied by 8 to the power of a is equals to 56. So the first step that we need, if we can recall the formula for the logarithm, we had a to the power of m, then when it is multiplied by again a to the power of n, the result is a to the power of m plus n. So in this case, when you have a to the power of a, so we have a to the power of a, multiply again a to the power of a, the result in this case shall be, since the bases are the same, we shall now have a to the power of a plus a, and the result shall be a to the power of 2a. So meaning that a to the power of 2a is supposed to be equals to 56. So let's now rewrite it properly by now having 8 to the power of 2a is supposed to give us 56. So now how do we find the value for a? Now 56 is a whole number, 8 is a base, 2a is an index. It is difficult for us to change 56 to the base of 8. So now the only option that is left is now to have the log to both sides. So let's now introduce the log. So here now we shall have the log of 8 to the power of 2a is equals to the log of 56. So from here, suppose we have something like the log of p to the power of m. So the result shall be m, the log of p. So in this case, the log of 8 to the power of 2a, now we shall have 2a. So 2a is equals to, 2a log, it is log 2a log 8. So 2a log 8 is equals to the log of 56. So here, for us to remain with 2a, we shall divide both sides by the log of 8. So also this side by the log of 8. So the log of 8 and the log of 8 shall cancel. So now we shall remain with 2a. So 2a is equals to the log of 56 all over the log of 8. So what is left for us now is to simplify. So now we shall now have 2a is equals to the log of 56, can also be written as the log of 8 multiplied by 7, then into bracket all over the log of 8. So let's rewrite it properly by now having, so assuming that we have the log of ab, so this one can also be rewritten as the log of a plus the log of b. So in this case now, when we change the log of 8 multiplied by 7 into this form, so we shall have 2a is equals to the log of 8 plus the log of 7 all over the log of 8. So let's now divide both sides by the log of 8. So now we shall have 2a is equals to the log of 8. So we shall also pick all over the log of 8, then plus, that's the same. Now the log of 7 still dividing by the log of 8. So the 2a in this case, so 2a is equals to, when we simplify it, the log of 8 and the log of 8 shall cancel. So now we shall have 1 plus now the log of 7 all over the log of 8. So if we can recall the law of the indices or logarithm, when we have the log of a all over the log of b, we can write it by now having the log of a to the base of b. So when we now change the log of 7 all over the log of 8, we shall now have 2a is equals to 1 plus the log of 7 to the base of 8. So when you want to remove these 2 so that we only remain with a alone, we shall be forced to divide both sides by 2, so the whole of this also by 2. So here now we shall now have a is equals to 1 plus the log of 7 to the base of 8 all over 2. All of this all over 2. So when you done it properly, now we shall now have a is equals to, so when you divide all of them by 2, we shall now have a half, then plus, so when we shall now have a half plus, so this one now shall also have a half, the log of 7 to the base of 8. So this one now shall be our value for this one shall be our value for A. So if you worked it out, of even when you arrived at this particular answer, you've got it in the right way. So at this point that you've worked out, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe to the channel. So you can now confirm and verify that if this answer is true. So let's now confirm it. So here we shall now say that. So let's now introduce our maths problem. We had a to the power of a multiplied by a to the power of a is equals to 56. So we had said that the a's, this one and this is a base. So since they are the same, we shall now have 8. Then we added the 2. A plus a is 2a is equals to 56. So here now, we shall now have 8 to the power of 2. So instead of a, we write a half, because we are confirming a half plus a half the log of 7 to the base of 8. So all this is supposed to give us 56. So let's now work it out properly by now changing 8 to an index and a base. So now we shall have 2 to the power of 3, then into bracket. Now we shall have 2, then from there we shall now have a half, then plus a half again the log of 7 to the base of 8, which is equals to 56. So now we shall say that. So when we now rewrite this maths problem, that is finally our last step. So we shall now have 2 to the power of 3, then we shall now have to the power of 2. So 2 was there initially, then into bracket. So we have a half, so into bracket a half, then we close the bracket. Then the plus shall now change to multiplication according to the law of the logarithm. So we shall also have 2 to the power of 3 there. Then we shall still have 2, which was initially there. Then 2 into bracket, we have a half, the log of 7 to the base of 8, close the bracket, is equals to 56. So let's now solve this one out. So 2 by this 2 shall now cancel. So now we shall now have 2 to the power of 3. So 2 to the power of 3, close the bracket, then multiply by. So when you come to this side, this 2 and this 2 shall cancel out. So the log to the base of 8 shall cancel with 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 3. So now you shall only remain with 7. So 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 7 should give us 56. Then from there now, 2 to the power of 3 is 2 multiplied by 2 by 2. So now we shall have 8 multiplied by 7 is supposed to give us 56. So 8 by 7 is 56 is equals to 56. So meaning that we are very correct when we say that our value for A, so let's write it down here. So our value for A, so A is equals to a half plus a half the log of 7 to the base of 8. So this one now comes our correct answer. So if you really enjoyed how we've worked out this maths problem, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So